Hey guys, welcome back to the Train Sim Depot. I know it's been a while, but today we are bringing you another video, and today is going to be quite an interesting one, one I haven't really done before because, well, just never really needed to, but apparently so. People want to install mods on the Train Sim world on PC. So this tutorial is basically very simple. It's basically how to install a mod from the internet into Train Sim World 2. So this process is actually very simple. It's actually more simpler, I would say, than Train Simulator Classic in some respects. I will go through how to install it and just some other bits and pieces what might prove useful. So to install, most mods are actually on the trainsimcommunity.com website. This is probably the place where most of the mods get published. There are some really good mod creators on here, such as London Midland. You've got Spray Heath, the Shorty. There's loads of those people on here, and they essentially find ways to mod Train Sim World 2. So for you guys who don't know or slightly confused, Train Sim World 2 is based off of the Unreal Engine 4. What is essentially a game engine, what it's built off of. The reason why we haven't got any modding tools first party is because of the way Dovetail have actually built Train Sim World 2. The tools simply aren't available due to licensing problems with the Unreal Engine, and for us to really mod the game, you'd need to have a license from Unreal Engine. You'd need some other third party tools too, such as SimGraph and other proprietary tools Dovetail use. Now for this we have today I'm just going to download the Brighton Mainline London Commuter Enhancement Pack. So this one was done by London Midland. Josh, he has done quite a bit in terms of modding. And what they've done is essentially that they've just really taken out some of the other bits and pieces. So they've tinted the brown ballast texture. They've put a new Airbus at Gatwick Airport, an updated train control management system, display texture for the 387 and the 377, various retextured station clutters such as newspapers, vending machines, route maps, billboards, adverts, etc. Branding patch added to a selection of static vehicles, plus and generic station announcements, what you can hear at somewhere like Clapham Junction. There's also some other bits and pieces here, such as sound improvements. So to download this, do not worry, it is 183 megabytes this one, so it's quite a hefty download, probably bigger than most Train Sim Classic third-party DLCs. So in theory, we're just going to click this, and what it will do is it will download to the respective location. So I've got quite fast internet. In theory, it should download pretty quickly. Don't try and open the file when it downloads, just let it download, and we will try and install it into the game. So as I said, there are very limited modding capabilities in Train Sim World 2, and there will be for Train Sim World 3, again due to the Unreal Engine and its limitations. However, some very smart modders have actually figured out ways to mod various certain parts of the game. So it's quite cool. Just going to wait here until it's downloaded. Yeah, it's all fully downloaded, and I'm now going to put it into the folder. Okay, so what you want to do is, you go into Steam. The best way to find out your install path, because we actually need to install it into Train Sim World 2. So the easiest way to do this is to right click on Train Sim World 2. It even applies to Train Sim World 2020. It's exactly the same, or really any Unreal Engine game. You just want to click Browse Local Files, and what it will do is it will launch up your local files. So what you'll find is you'll actually be given into this sort of this folder, and you'll have Windows, no editor. You want to click through to that, and then you want to go working on it. You want to go to TS2 prototype. So what's really interesting about this is actually was recently brought up on the stream was you'll notice it doesn't say TSW2 prototype. So originally when they made Train Sim World 2020 or Train Sim World 1 as other people might call it, it was actually intended to be Train Sim 2, and when they actually built the original game using the Unreal Engine, they just named it TS2 as actually the working title for it. So a bit of trivia there. After that, you want to go into TS2 prototype, you want to go into content, you'll go DLC, and then what you'll find is, depending on what DLC you have installed on your machine, you'll have all of these different pack files. Now, a pack file is essentially like a pack. Essentially, it is like a load of files put into a .pack file. It's something the Unreal Engine uses to transcribe different files. So I've already copied it. So what you want to do is you want to click Control V, and what it will do is it will then transfer everything over into this folder. Now that is it. That is literally it. When you go into the game, I'm not going to go into the game now just because it will potentially, I've got a problem with it at the moment where it crashes, but either way, this is fully installed now. You don't have to do anything else. The game will detect it's there and then add that as a layer over the top of the main game, if that makes sense. Essentially treats it like another DLC. It will still come up in your game as Brighton Mainline, and I believe this actually renames it too. And there's some other cool stuff too. So that is essentially how you install pretty much every single mod on Train Sim Community into TS. Now, again, I do want to reiterate, it is very limited, the modding community, due to the fact is the game is locked down, but some very clever modders have managed to make some pretty advanced mods to the game itself, such as sounds and textures. So really cool. At the end of this video, guys, if you guys do want more videos, then please do hit that subscribe button down below. I will be bringing more videos in the next few weeks, so stay tuned, and yeah, have a really good day, and hopefully this video was very helpful to you.